recorded and you forget anything, you can re-watch the videos to get the exact concept. Okay?
Okay.
कोई परेशानी की बात नहीं है. Almost all my lectures which I teach in group are recorded, but individual classes I normally do not felt the need to record because in individual classes we normally have enough time. Even if you are not able to understand something, you can ask me day after tomorrow. But then in group lectures, if there are 20 students, 5 do not attend, then I have to record them. But I find it, let us just do this experiment of recording and let us see whether it is fruitful or not. तो पहला काम आप ये कर ले, switch on your camera. Can you see me? Is my face visible to you clearly?
I don't see you, sir, right now.
क्या बात कह रहे हो? My face should be visible to you.
For
Where are you
me, it's
looking
not.
at? My camera is switched on and it's visible here at the bottom corner. Open
Hey,
your Teams app.
wait, let me just press this button and restart.
I think it should
Yeah,
be visible
sir.
to you.
Hello?
हाँ बोलो. जी भाई बताएं. Can you see me? Can you hear me?
I can see you.
Okay, चलो thank you. Now switch on your camera.
Okay. Is it on?
Not
No, it's
visible.
not on. It's in the settings. 1 second. Okay.
Remove the cover.
The cover, okay. Eh? Okay.
चलिए good माशाल्लाह. थोड़ा एंगल ठीक करो. See my entire face is visible. Your only hairs are visible. So now it's fine माशाल्लाह. चलो good. So let us now start doing the exercises. I will go through basics because yesterday I felt like you even have some learning gaps in the basics of this chapter. So we will do a proper revision and then we will come to the next the new question inshallah. What I have drawn right now, two perpendicular lines, you already know that they are known as coordinate axis,
Yes.
isn't it? Coordinate axis, and the plural is axis. Singular is with I and plural is with E. The one
Eh?
which goes from left
Wait,
to right.
sir. Sir,
Yes, my brother.
the screen.
Screen is not visible. Okay. I think it should be visible now.
Yes.
Take care. So the one that goes from left to right is known as x-axis, and one that goes from top to bottom towards the sky is known as y-axis. You already know this, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the point where they cut, what is this point known as?
Which point?
The point where the two axes cut, the big red dot which I am drawing.
What's that called?
The name starts with O,
Oi.
R, I. I have
Hmm.
written some of the words. Some of the letters I have written for hint. O, R, I,
Or are I
G,
original? Yes.
is known as origin, yes. And the coordinate of origin is 0, comma 0. We write positive numbers on the right like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we write negative numbers on the left minus 1, minus 2. But to the left of origin we write the negative numbers minus 4, minus 5, and
Okay.
above the origin we write the positive numbers once again 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. And below the origin we write the negative number minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, and so on. You already know how to write coordinates of a point. Suppose I mark this point here, the green dot which I am putting. What's the coordinate of that point?
Which point?
The green dot which I have put on the screen and where I
It's
have put the bracket
one
also.
is two.
1, you will call it as 1 comma 2. We read it as 1 comma 2. Good.
Yes.
First we look at the x-axis, then we look at the y-axis. Great. So now suppose I put a point over here. What's the coordinate of this point?
Mm, -3,
Negative 3.
comma 1. -1.
Negative 3 comma negative 1 is the right answer. MashaAllah. That's good. And the area which we see here, this entire area is known as first quadrant. The one on the left of this is second. This is third. And the one at
Yeah.
the bottom is known as fourth quadrant. This is the order. Go anti-clockwise. Start with the one on the top right. Go anti-clockwise. You will get to second quadrant first, then third, then fourth quadrant. The spelling is Quadrant. These are basics which we have been doing for a couple of years. Now, suppose I draw a line which I am going to draw in a blue color
Yes.
and I draw it flat like this on the ground. So we will say that it has got no slope, no gradient, no slope. But the slope gradient is 0. But as we move above the ground, as we make some angle with the x-axis, we say that it has got some slope or gradient. है ना? You put a ball there at the top, it will slide down because it has got a slope or gradient. I'm drawing another line above it. So the slope of the second line is much more than the first line. Can you see the slope is higher? मतलब ground से ज़्यादा ऊपर है ये, isn't it?
Yes.
But then we also have to attach a number to go to uh, define the gradient. So suppose I draw a line like this, something like this, okay? And
Yes.
I tell you that there are I tell you 2 points on the line like this is, in fact, let me just draw it a bit higher like this. This is my line. एक second. This is the line I have drawn and it should go up like this. And I tell you 2 points on this line. The first point is 1 comma 2 and the second point which is here is negative 2 comma negative 1. And I ask you to find the gradient of this line. So how to find the gradient or slope of this line? What's the formula to find the gradient? Do you remember the formula to find the gradient?
So can you just do it? Can you explain this one?
हाँ बिल्कुल, I am here to explain you. But you knew it. You forgot. You are feeling a bit nervous. Gradient का formula होता है y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. No need to get nervous. We are recording it just for your revision. आप भूल जा रहे हैं चीजों को. Before the next class, to just quickly go through them. So anyway, y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. मतलब first we will subtract the y coordinates of these points. We will write them in the numerator. Then we will subtract the x coordinates and we will write them in the denominator and we will get the answer. So what is y2 in this case? Y2 is this. This is your y2. 2 is the y2. Y coordinate of the first point. And what's y1 in this? Y1 is negative 1. Y coordinate of the second point. So if we do y2 minus y1 is going to be 2 minus y1 is minus 1 divided by x2 minus x1. x2 is the one on the left of y2, matlab the x coordinate. So this 1 is your x2 and minus 2 is your x1. So if we do x2 minus x1 is going to be 1 from here minus minus 2 from here. 1 minus minus 2. So if we do the simplification, we get 2 plus 1 divided by 1 plus 2, which gives us 3 over 3, which gives us 1. So the gradient of this line, which we have drawn here, is 1. Is this clear to you?
Yes.
y2 minus y1, subtract the y coordinates, and then in the denominator do x2 minus x1, subtract the x coordinates. You will get the answer. If this is clear to you, then आप एक काम करें, draw a rough, I'm drawing a diagram here, a rough diagram, you just draw it, and this is x, this is y. Do not draw the one above. That was just to make you understand the things. One of the points is 1, 2, write it down, and another point I am writing here is minus 2, minus 1, also write it down, and then then I ask you to find the gradient. So write gradient is equal to what? And here we have the solution. Copy down the solution. In fact, let me just erase the unnecessary things which are not needed.
Okay.
So that's the solution. And एक और बात बेटा रुक जाए एक मिनट. Before copying it down, we should also remember that they throughout the world they use the letter m to denote gradient, isn't it? So we can
Yes.
in the final step we can write instead of gradient here we can write m is equal to this much and m is equal to this much. So m in this case is 1. So your m is 1 in this case. So copy this in the notebook, then I will give you a couple of questions to find the gradient.
Okay. One minute. Hello?
जी आयन रिटर्न.
Yes.
चलो अच्छी बात. So let us come to another. Now I am giving you a question to practice.
Okay.
Suppose I draw a random line here and I give you 2 points on this, like 1, 6, and then 2, 7. No, no, not 2, 7. Let us call it as 4, 7. These are the 2 points on this line, and I ask you, m is equal to what? M is the shortcut for gradient. Okay, so solve this question. Write the formula. Do not forget to write the formula. Write the formula and then solve it. You are becoming invisible. You are going out of the frame of the camera.
Give me a second then. Just getting something. So find the m first, yeah?
Hmm. Draw the figure also.
Okay. Sir,
जी.
so
So,
1 second. Give me a second, okay?
जी भाई.
Hmm. Sir.
जी.
So m is equal to y, yes, y minus y over x minus. Yes, that true?
Uh, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Yes.
Yes, yes.
Next. Next.
After that, y is
Y नहीं y2 बोलो y2. What is y2?
so y to 6.
हाँ, you can call any of them as y2. You want to call it as
Yes,
y2? Let me just write it as y2 here. Yes, y2. 6 minus
6 is
what?
y2.
Yes.
Then minus 7 y1
Correct. Correct. Good. Mashallah. Y1.
over 1 and 4.
Yes, 1 minus 4 it should be. If you are writing 6 first, then you should write 1 first. The x coordinate of the same point should be written first. Okay, so 1
Yeah,
minus 4. Yes. Now next, do the simplification.
okay. So it's 1 over -3.
नहीं बेटा, 6.7 is not 1. It's negative 1
No, yes, -1, I mean.
over negative 3. Yes. Can we further simplify it?
Uh, Let me, into like what, sir?
Two negatives. If we have two negatives in the numerator or denominator, what do we do?
We can make it into a positive.
Positive, yes.
What's 1
1
over
over
3?
3. That's the gradient of this line. Is this clear?
Yes.
Now, the next topic I'm going to start, and I will only draw two quadrants. So I will only draw one quadrant. मतलब I have drawn four quadrants, but I have only highlighted one of the quadrants. So suppose this is my line. This red color is my line, and I tell you that this point, this is origin. The point marked over here is 1, 2. Point marked over there is 1, 2, 3. So this red line cuts the y-axis at 3 and x-axis at 2. Now if I ask you, what is x-intercept in this and what is y-intercept in this? So what should be your answer? X-intercept is the point where it cuts the x-axis and y-intercept is the point where the line cuts the y-axis. So where do you think it cuts the x-axis? In other words, what's the x-intercept?
What's the x-intercept?
Yes,
The x-intercept in this.
but where does it cut the x-axis? Where does the red line cut the x-axis?
Mm, where is the red line? So at 2, yes?
That cuts at 2. So you will tell them that x-intercept is 2. You can also
Yes.
tell them that it's 2 comma 0. Both are equally acceptable ways to tell them the x-intercept.
Okay.
And if I ask you what is y-intercept in this, so what should be your answer?
3.
You can tell them is 3 or you can also tell them is 0 comma 3. Okay, so draw this
Okay.
and write the x-intercept and y-intercept thing.
Okay.
Y-intercept को ध्यान में रखना है especially. Y-intercept is a point where the line cuts y-axis and for all the points of y-intercept, x-coordinate is 0. So we will also make a note that for all points on y-axis, x-coordinate is 0 and for all points on y-axis, x-coordinate is 0. And for all points on x-axis, y-coordinate is 0. But we are not going to use it now, the x-coordinate thing. We are going to use the y-coordinate most often. So copy this in the notebook. All the information on the right, let me draw a line here. On the right of this red line, the blue line. In fact, let me also shade it. This entire thing which I am shading in yellow color, copy it down.
Okay. 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 Sir.
Yes, written.
Yes.
Hello,
Now.
written. Okay, chalo. So now we will write equation of line when gradient and y-intercept will be given to us. एक बार फिर से recall कर लो, y-intercept is the point where a line cuts the y-axis. So suppose I tell you that gradient of a line is 3 and y-intercept is also known as c. Throughout the world, they use the letter c to represent y-intercept. C is 5 and mark the keyword gradient y-intercept क्योंकि कल आप कह रहे थे मुझे कि the phrasing of the question was not clear. So Phrasing of the question is done using keywords. Gradient is the first keyword, y-intercept is the second keyword, and third keyword is equation of line. They will ask you what is the equation of this line, which has this gradient and this y-intercept. So when you know the gradient and y-intercept, the equation of line is y is equal to mx plus c. If m is the gradient and c is the y-intercept, we write it as y is equal to mx plus c. Now we will substitute the values. M is 3, we write
Yes.
3x, plus c is 5, we write 5. So this is the final answer. Equation of the line with gradient 3 and y-intercept 5 is y is equal to 3x plus 5. The number written on the left of x, matlab in multiplication, is known as gradient. So 3 is the gradient in this case and 5 is the y-intercept. So write down the question and copy the solution. Then I will give you a question to practice.
Okay.
Written.
Mm, Hello, sir.
Yes, have you copied this?
Yes.
Okay, so the next question is for you. I tell you that gradient of a line is 4 and y-intercept is 2. Okay, and I ask you what is the equation of line? An equation of line should always be in the format of y is equal to mx plus c. At least for now, it's going to be the same format. Copy the question and write down the answer to this.
1 second, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes, yes, my friend.
Okay, I'm back.
Write down the question and write down the solution.
Okay, okay.
Have you got the answer?
No, sir.
Have you written the question?
This question, sir, here.
हाँ हाँ जो रेड से लिखा हुआ है नीचे. Only two
Yes, yes.
questions are on the screen. I have
I
written one
know.
of. I have
The
solved one of
top
them.
ones I've
Is solved,
yes. Now the
and you
second one,
copied
sir, you
it.
said to do.
Second one you have to solve. Yes.
Yes. Sir,
Yes, I am.
and this is the gradient fully found or like is that fully gradient?
The gradient has already been given. It's 4. Use this
It's
thumb.
full.
This is M 4
Yes.
and y
Gradient
intercept
is
which is
4.
C 2. Yes.
Intercept is 2, yes.
Yes.
So we have
What should we?
all the information, no?
Yes, we have all the information.
So y is equal to
Mx plus C. First write the formula for line
y
Mx
is equal
plus
to
C.
mx plus c.
Yes. Next.
After that, sir, write y is equal to 4x plus 2.
बस इतना तो इजी था. बहुत ज्यादा टाइम ले लिया आप इसमें. चलो ठीक है. यू आर जस्ट बिगिनिंग इट तो कोई बात नहीं. कॉपी दिस इन नोटबुक.
Okay, okay.
मतलब हैव यू रिटन दिस?
Yes, I already.
राइट एवरीथिंग. ओके ठीक है. गुड माशाल्लाह. सो नाउ instead of giving you the gradient and the y intercept, now I'm going to draw a figure. figure looks like this. This is my x and y axis, and this is my line. The red color of one is my line, and I tell you that this point is -2, this point is -4. Sorry, not गलती से मैं minus बोल दिया. This is 2 and this is 4. This is y axis and this is x axis, and the red one is your given or required line. And I tell you the gradient of this line is gradient of this line is
Is
it should बता रहा हूँ रुक जाओ बता रहा हूँ just give me a minute. It is suppose it is इसको यहाँ पे करते हैं अगर it's going to be minus minus 1 by 3. Okay,
yes.
gradient is minus 1 by 3 and the figure has been given to you. You have to write the equation of line. Think about it. Use the logic and IQ and then solve it.
Okay.
You will have to use the information on the figure and also the information written to solve it. But draw the figure and the information or write the information in the notebook first, then give it an attempt.
Okay. Sir,
Yes, my
the
friend.
y-intercept is 2, yes.
जी बिल्कुल माशाल्लाह. Good, great.
Then
You have deduced the right information. Yes, then
one second. I was I gonna say the gradient is
gradient is already written there. No need to find it. Forget about the information. Gradient, use the gradient which is written there. Okay.
yes,
Forget this point
that's
as for now.
negative
I'm
one
erasing
over
this
three,
point.
yes.
Yes.
But like question like how should I like use it though?
हाँ तो वही वैसे ही यूज करोगे ना. राइट फर्स्ट राइट द जनरल फॉर्म ऑफ द लाइन y is equal to mx plus c.
So Y is equal to negative 1 over 3 x plus like that 2
Yes, yes. 2. Yes,
2
that's the final answer.
but is that
Oh yeah,
like
bilkul. No
we,
problem. So gradient,
we don't need to
gradient can be in
simplify that
fraction.
or something?
Nothing, no need to do. No need to do anything. Gradient can be in a fraction or decimal also. Okay, that's
Okay.
the final answer. Written? Have you written everything on the screen?
Yes.
Okay, now the next type of question where let me draw a line first. Okay, so suppose that's my line, and in fact, not like that. Suppose that's my line, and the red color one is my line. This is your x-axis, this is your y-axis, and for this red line, I tell you that gradient is 1 over 7. M is 1 over 7. Okay, and now y-intercept is unknown. We do not know the y-intercept. We know some other point on this line like this, which is suppose this is 4 comma 1. 4 comma 1 is the point which is on the line, and the gradient is 1 over 7, as I have written here. Let me write it here also. Gradient is 1 over 7. Then I ask you to write the equation of line. First copy the question, then I will solve one for you. You will solve another. Draw the figure in the notebook.
Okay. Okay. Now,
Drawn. Have you drawn the figure and copied the question?
um, the like, wait 1 second then. Give me. Okay, now, sir?
Drawn? Okay. So now I
Yes.
want to know your opinion about one thing. Though I want to know that we already know that the equation of line is y is equal to mx plus c, isn't it?
Yes.
So if I write it as y is equal to 1 by 7x plus, so what can I write for c over here? Do we have any information to write c?
C?
C, which is y-intercept. Do we have that
Mm,
information?
isn't it 1?
You want to tell me that from this 4 comma 1, we can take this 1 and write it in place of C, isn't it? This is what you want to say?
Yes.
हाँ तो this
Yes.
यही मैं आपको बताना चाह रहा हूँ. This is where students make mistake. Okay, this point is not 1 over here. 1 is above it, isn't it? 1 is
Yes.
somewhere over here. 1 is here at above this point, which is making the y-intercept. है ना? So which means that we cannot use this one. Are you getting my point?
Yes.
If you knew that if they told you that this point is 1, then you would have used that one. So कोई भी point अगर दिया रहेगा ना तो कोई भी point का y coordinate नहीं लेना है. If you really know that it's y intercept, like we knew in the previous question, we knew that this is y intercept, then we can place it here. But if this point which has been given to you is not the y intercept as in this question, then we are not going to use this. So there is a different way to solve this question. To approach this kind of question, we use the formula y minus y1 is equal to mx minus x1.
Okay.
When the y-intercept is not known and we know the gradient and we know one of the points, then we use this method. This is going to be y minus y1, y minus y1 कितना है इसमें? y1 क्या है? हाँ क्या हुआ? ऑन है। हाँ, उधर जाना है क्या तुमको? तो ऑफ कर देना है कैमरा। हाँ, तो y माइनस वन, वन क्यों क्यों लिए हम लोग? बिकॉज वी नो दैट वन इज y coordinate and 4 is x coordinate. Okay, so this we are calling this as y1 and the first point as x1. So y minus y1 मतलब y minus 1 is equal to gradient which is 1 by 7 and x minus x1. X minus x1 is 4, the x coordinate of the point which has been given to you. So this becomes y minus 1 is equal to 1 by 7x minus 4 by 7. Do you have any doubt up to this step?
Uh, sir, could you repeat the second one?
Second one.
Like
So
the second
the
last
first
one.
step is the formula.
Okay.
Okay. In this formula, we have to put the gradient and we know that the gradient is 1 by 7, isn't it?
Yes.
So I have replaced the gradient by 1 by 7. फिर हमको क्या करना है इसमें? We also have to tell them, एक second. In this, uh, the formula is y minus y1 is equal to mx minus x1. So we have to replace y1. Y1 with some numbers. What is that y1 going to be? This is going to be y coordinate of the point which will be given to you. Are you getting the point? So this one becomes y1. And what is the x coordinate of the point which has been given to you? It's 4, isn't it? देख रहे हो?
Yes.
The point which has been given to you, its x coordinate is 4. Let me just do it in some other color, shade it in other color. So x coordinate is 4. तो ये जो 4 है, this 4 has been put here. This is your x1. Is this clear?
Yes.
So बस वही किए, nothing. We have replaced y1 with this number and x1 with this number, the x coordinate of the given point which has been given to us, and then we simplified it. Y minus y1, I multiplied 1 by 7 into x and 1 by 7 into minus 4. So I got y minus 1 is equal to 1 by 7x minus 4 by 7. Are these three steps clear to you?
Yes.
Chale, mashallah, good. So now we know that a standard format is y is equal to mx plus c, which means that on the left side we are only going to have y. Everything else in multiplication or addition will be shifted to the right side. So this minus 1 is going to be shifted to the right side. So my equation becomes y is equal to 1 by 7x minus 4 by 7. And this minus 1 becomes plus 1, isn't it?
Yes.
Now we have to do the simplification 1 by 7x and we have to do 1 minus 4 by 7. 1 minus 4 by 7 is 7 minus 4 which is 3 by 7. Normal fraction को simplify किए हैं बस. So this becomes 3 by 7. So I will write plus 3 by 7 over here. And that's my final answer. And the answer is in y is equal to mx plus c format. Can you tell me what is the gradient of this line? From the final answer, tell me what is the gradient of the line? That's the number written with x. देखो, what's that number written with x? 1 by 7, isn't it? Hello.
Yes, sir. I'm listening.
What is gradient? 1 by 7, isn't it? And what is the
Yes.
y-intercept? Box को देखो और answer it from the box. What is y-intercept?
Sir, could you repeat that?
What is y-intercept of this line?
What? Wait. Y-intercept in this one is, isn't it 3/7?
Yes, it is 3 over 7, correct. So if I ask you what is m and what is c, so m is 1 by 7 and gradient is 3 over 7. Sorry, y-intercept is 3 over 7. So that's the final answer. Are all the steps clear to you? All these questions we have been doing since past 4 days. तो आज रिवीजन हो गया इंशाल्लाह. Tomorrow we will practice more questions, but we still have enough time with us. So copy this question in the notebook. Copy
Okay.
entire thing which you see on the screen on the notebook.
Okay. Okay, now, sir.
Done?
Yes.
Okay. So now one question from your school's practice sheet for you using the same concept which we have done just now. And not this, not this, not this. Yes, this 8A. 8A is for you. Same concept जिस पे हम बनाए हैं, but figure has not been given to you. They give you the gradient and a point on the line, and this point is not y-intercept. You know why? Because x-coordinate is not 0. If it were y-intercept, then x-coordinate would have been 0. It would have been written like 0, 10. So you cannot use the formula y is equal to mx plus c and put a 10 over here. You cannot do that because that is not the y-intercept. Is this clear? You are out of the frame. I cannot see you. Are you there?
I was here.
This is the last question. So be patient. We are going to end. Do you understand that this 10 cannot be used and this formula y is equal to mx plus c? Because this is not the
The
y-intercept.
gradient of 4 and cos. Okay.
पहले वो बताओ ना जो मैं पूछ रहा हूँ बेटा. Do you understand that this is not the y-intercept 1 comma 10?
Yes.
Because the x coordinate is not 0. So that's why it's not y-intercept. है ना? So we cannot use this 10 in this formula. So we will have to use the formula y minus y1 is equal to mx minus x1 to solve this question. Okay. So
Yes.
apply write down the question first and then write down the formula and then solve the question and tell me the final answer.
So the 10 isn't
Y-intercept 10 because if it were y-intercept then the point would look like 0 comma 10, isn't it?
yes.
है ना? Okay.
Yes.
मतलब ये somewhere over here you have a point called 1 comma 10 like this 1 comma 10 and this point is not where it cuts the y-axis. So this is not y-intercept.
Yes.
So now when a point and a gradient has been given, then we do not use the formula y is equal to mx plus c. We use the formula y minus y1 is equal to mx minus x1. So use this. Are you on tab or laptop?
I am on what's it called laptop.
laptop.
My
Right
tab.
है ना?
Right now I'm not using my tab.
ठीक, कोई बात नहीं, सॉल्व इट.
Okay. uh,
क्वेश्चन लिख लिया आयन?
so what?
हैव यू रिटन द क्वेश्चन?
The question, should I write it?
अच्छा कोई बात नहीं, आर यू सॉल्विंग इट?
Yeah, I'm a bit confusing. Like, what do I
नो,
do? Like,
नॉट कंफ्यूजिंग. ग्रेडियंट इज ऑलरेडी गिवन टू यू.
yes, the
बस
gradient's
आपको
given. Yes,
फॉर्मूला याद रखना है, isn't it? And out
yes.
of 1 comma 10 you have to
So,
decide which is x1 and which is y1 and substitute it and simplify it.
so y is equal to.
Not y is equal to, we are not going to use that formula. When gradient and y-intercept is given, then we use that formula. When gradient and a point is given, then we use the formula which is written on the screen just below the question. Y minus y1 is equal to mx minus x1. We use that, okay?
Yeah.
So now in
Wait,
that
which one
formula, make the
second? Could you
substitution.
write it? The y minus y1.
वो स्क्रीन पे लिखा है, कैन नॉट यू सी इट हियर?
This
इट्स
one
रिटन
y
ओवर हियर.
minus y is equal to m.
Y minus y1, not y minus y, otherwise it will become 0. 7 minus 7 is 0, y minus y is 0. Y
So,
minus y1 is mx minus x1.
this what I could use. Yeah. Sir,
Yes sir.
so the y-intercept could I suggest
Y
I
intercept है ही
could
नहीं बेटा इसमें, y intercept is not given. Have a look
okay.
at the last question. Y intercept was not given. One another
Yes.
point on line was given.
So we could write y minus 1. Y minus
Is 1
1 is
y1
equal
और
to.
नहीं नहीं रुको 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 नहीं बेटा रुको. Is 1 y coordinate or x coordinate?
It's a x coordinate.
So you will write it as you will take it as x1, isn't it?
Yes.
And what is 10? It's y
10
coordinate,
is
so
a
you will
y
take it as
coordinate, so
y1.
it goes to
Now
y,
do the
yes?
replacements. Yes. So now do not
So,
replace y. Y will remain there. X will remain there. You will replace x1 and y1. Okay. ये replace करना है आपको. Y1 and x1 should be replaced.
yes, so it becomes y minus 10 is equal to m bracket x minus 1, yes?
Y minus 10 is equal to m. M is also given to you. 4. Okay. M is 4, isn't it?
Yes.
X minus 10. X minus 1. Yes, correct. Now do the
Now,
simplification.
so
Do the
y
multiplication here. Yes,
y
y
minus 10 is equal to 4x minus 4.
minus 4, correct.
Okay. Now after this,
Shift minus 10
so,
to the other side.
so y is equal to 4x plus 14.
Plus 14, no, it's minus
Not 4,
4 and
not
it's
plus
plus 10.
14. Then it becomes 4x plus 6.
Plus 6. Good, mashallah. So that's the final answer. And now tell me what's from the final answer, tell me what's the y-intercept and what's the gradient. Gradient is
What?
already given in the question also, it's 4, isn't it? From here also
Yes.
you can see it's 4. What's the y-intercept?
The y-intercept in this question. So you said
Yes.
there was no y-intercept.
Y-intercept is not given in the question. Y-intercept तो होगा ही. There will be a
So
point where
6
it will
then,
cut the y.
6.
Yes, 6. Yes, correct. So 6 is the final answer. So I also write it down M4 and C6. Also write it down. Copy this also.
Okay.
So can you see that the 10 which was given to you, which you felt like is y-intercept is not the y-intercept. Y-intercept is
Yes.
6. Good, mashallah. So write it down. This was the last one. Just copy it and we'll finish the class inshallah.
Yes, sir, now? Okay, I copied.
Now कुछ नहीं. We will continue it in the next class inshallah. Okay.
Yes, sir.
आज बहुत अच्छा लगा आपको पढ़ा के माशाल्लाह and I will upload it also. So suppose you forget something tomorrow, you are revising from the notes, you forget something, you can go back to the video and watch it from there too. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Allah Hafiz.
So,
Assalamu
Allah Hafiz.
alaikum.